Okay. Third time. All right. So we tried to do something a little different. Got a little better camera on my phone than on my computer. And it just didn't work. But hello. Hello from Lagtown. So I don't know what's going to happen in the next 20 seconds, but you're watching it lag delayed. Are you going to introduce me or what? No, no, no. I just don't think. I think I can carry this one by myself. No, I can't. Anyway, hello. Yeah, well, we got the technical stuff now. Just swing on. So you got to tell them how he got fired? Okay, no, I was not going to mention that at all, actually. We got fired. They think this is a bit. Yeah, not a bit. Okay. Oh, look, Spike wants to come on your lap. Yep, now's a good time to be affectionate. Okay, well, maybe he'll come. Maybe Spike will come. Spike, do you want to come and join Monster Puppet and me? He wants to replace me. Hey, Spike. Okay. So that's the dog. Anyway, so yes, thank you. Thank you. Good to see you, Jennifer. So we got fired. As you know, I have this thing where, see, Spike is actually sniffing at you now. Do you smell them? Spike, do you smell them? See, this is my dog, Spike. It's not really mine. Hey, 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 hey. Hi, this is Spike. It's Monster Puppet. Don't imitate Spike. No, this isn't Monster Puppet talking at all. This is Spike. Hello. Anyway, so we got fired. Are we doing the play yet? I want to do it. I'm like, yes, we are. Are you guys just gonna bat it? We're gonna be in play. Yes, we are. Okay, so we don't have to talk about being fired, and I don't think they're even curious. They don't want to hear about it. So it's just Monster Puppet and I, due to a very weird train of events, got fired. Okay, so anyway, ooh. What does Jennifer Burnt have to say? I'm your commute home music. Okay, oh, wow. So Jennifer, I hope you're not watching. Just listen. Yes, our voices are actually better. That's Spike barking. You want in or out, Spike? In or out? Okay. Cool. So we got fired. So now, due to a chain of events, we got fired. I don't think people really care that much. Now, let's talk about. We wanted to do Goldilocks and the Three Bears, and we were going to do it straight, just kind of straightforward. None of the digression stuff. I don't know if that's going to happen though, because this is the time. Oh, there's the door again. It's Spike. In or out? Anyways, so maybe Spike can tell the story here. Spike, you can tell the story clearly. Ugh. Once upon a time, there were three little dogs. The first dog's name was Rufus, and this was because his house had a golden roof. The second dog's name was Rover. Why? Because his house kept roving around and he couldn't find it. The third dog's name was Spot. He was named that because he had a spot. Anyway, there was a lightning storm and it killed the first little dog. Just dead. No little dog. What a lightning storm that was. Yeah. Go down? Okay. Okay, so Spike is not liking the story. Oh, I'm sorry, Spike. You don't like the story. Okay. Can I put you down now? How about like that? Anyway, so three little dogs just threw my rhythm. What we were going to try to do was, okay, we got to tell you the story. So, did you honestly think that we were not going to wind up telling the story of getting fired? No. As you know, We're not going to do the story of Goldilocks. This is just a madhouse. I have Goldilocks and I have a dog and Spike and Monster Puppet. Okay. Anyway, and that hat should get special billing too. What does it talk like? I know how it talks. It goes, duh. Okay, stop making fun of my hat. Look at it. It's making fun of itself. It looks like a little teapot, short and stout. You look like a plaid mushroom. What are you, Don Rickles? You hockey fuck. So you know Don Rickles? Not personally, but you've heard of Don. Yes. Just because I'm a monster puppet doesn't mean I don't have basic cultural literacy. That's true. Okay, so... No, you just rejected Goldilocks to tell the story of your getting fired. Okay, yes. We got fired. That's what makes it funny. Well, like if Doug gets fired, that's sad, right? But if Doug's puppet gets fired with him. Okay. So anyway, as you know, you just keep saying that and they don't know. Hey, it looks like I have a beard. Hey, I'm an old puppet. It looks like I'm riding him. When there's varmints need a catching and youngins need a saving, on my puppy steed I race across the lawn. 'Cause I'm a monster and people are impressed by my brawn. No, Spike would go, and people were impressed with my brawn. Do you know Spike has never, ever... tried to ruin any of Francie's toys? Yeah, I'm a Francie's toy. Well, you are. Well, technically, yeah. Francie's like my birth owner. Should we tell the story about us getting fired? I think that's... Yes. Why don't you start with as you know? I'll be you. As you know. I'll be you. Hi, I'm just a monster puppet, and I'm going to say something stupid. That was terrible. Well, it's a hard voice to do. Not too hard. Yeah, it's pretty hard. So anyway, as you know, Monster Puppet and I... See, I need glasses. That's Tiffany. Okay, Monster Puppet and I... Hi, Tiffany. Jennifer, you're not supposed to know Spike is there. Jennifer, just drive. Just drive. August 28th is just around the corner. Live for that. I can't believe that I happen to know that fact. So, as you know, Monster Puppet... That's almost like I was a ventriloquist. We're not well. Someone, please send 3 months of socialization. Spike, you just want Spike here so you can hide behind him so you can't see your lips move. So anyway, as you well know, are we going to tell the story or not? Let's make a vow. He's back. No, her vows are shit. I don't like it when you swear. I know he doesn't. I once said hooker on one of these and he was mad. Stopping only to scroll down the comments. There we go. Hey, Spike. All right. So, you know what we need? We need the problem is we're both just wacky cut-ups. We need somebody to be an authority. Just get us to tell the story. There's nobody here. What are you doing? Just nuzzling. Look! Hello, I am the Queen. How are you? Oh, we're very glad you're here, Queen. As you know, I'm a fan favorite. It's the Queen. Yes, you are a fan favorite. But we really need you because I'm trying to tell this story that I didn't even want to tell. It's true. I wanted to tell the story in the first place. That's irony. No, it's not. See? Do not digress. This is not the time to debate the question of irony. Tell the next line of the story. Nope. You told that line. You must continue to move. Move. Not taking the bait. Okay, so, dude, Monster Puppet and I have been making short videos for children of friends to wish people a happy birthday. We did a graduation once, and we did a 50th anniversary, which wasn't really a child as much of a parent of a friend, right? So, and I've been having a great time doing these, and so we were invited to do it for daycare. Okay, yes, you. Come on, I'm sorry I defeated my own purpose by interrupting that. I just thought I had a line. No, I'm sorry. Dude. Oh my gosh. So now I'm part of the problem. We would rather be in a problem with you than be in a solution without you. I just said it. Okay. Carry on. As you well know. No, we're not going to get it. So, a local daycare center asked if we would do a story for the children. Okay, just fine. So, just fine. He was overjoyed, right? So we do the story in our own way. And then I start over and we did it not as much in our own way. Yes. When you think about it, our way's pretty inappropriate, Spike. You are really being a camera hog. Look at me, I'm an on. Which one is Spike? You look like mushrooms growing out of the ground. Are you imitating my dog? Blink. Because I can't actually blink. Blink. So we did the video. And then we were rightly told that you can't have characters burning to death. It seemed like a good addition to Beauty and the Beast at the time. All I can say is, in context, it worked. You know, I've actually posted that video, so they've probably already seen it. Oh, so now we're being boring, too. Okay. So you saw the video. It was on his Facebook page. It's on the YouTube page. And so I did this. Monster Puppet had nothing to do with it. Not a tech guy. I'm not savvy that way. Savvy. Stop it. So Monster Puppet and I did it. I overdubbed it, so everywhere it talked about being burnt to death, it was going to France. And it turns out that it still wasn't appropriate for children. No, it really wasn't. He watched it again, like with Frances, and she said, "Dad, did you think that this was appropriate for children?" I said, "Yes." Okay, so anyway, that's really the story. And Monster Puppet and I... You haven't asked me yet. Do you think that would be okay to thank the Queen like that publicly? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay. Monster Puppet and I would like to thank the Queen for actually moving the story along. You are welcome. Do they know about the thing with my nose? Yes, you mentioned it, like, I think a couple of episodes ago. My nose fell off from doing too much cocaine. Children, do not do that. Do not do too much cocaine or your nose will fall off. Do right a little less than that. But no, in fact, don't do it at all. This is a bad thing. I was a terrible queen when I was doing cocaine. I don't like it when you talk like that. It's the truth. I have to speak my truth. I get to speak my truth. I'm the queen. If the queen can't speak the truth, then who can? A commoner? Ho! I liked your little flourish. You like that? The little ho! You weren't even a character before COVID. Yes, I did. I played the queen often. But no, I didn't I felt a little bit like a piece of cloth. Is that like, did you really? You had a transition where you felt like, no, this is interesting. You were about to wrap up. You almost escaped. You almost escaped. No, okay, look, if this is not interesting, we'll end it, okay? But what I'm thinking is, I'm sorry. Why do you put your... What the... Okay, so hi, Karen. Karen, okay, that was worth it. Okay, so anyway, you don't get to say so. Well, that's why you brought me here. What was it like? Because you became a character really like on camera, which meant that there was a like did you feel like you were waking up? Do you like what did it feel like when we were doing you stuff when Francis was little versus now? I'm thinking. Okay, yes, I get to think about all I want because I'm the queen, and a good queen thinks. If you want to be royalty, well, you can't. But if you want to be like royalty, think and cultivate that. Thank you. And you will have a lot of access to cocaine, but do not do it. All right. Look at my nose. You can't. So what was it like? Like you used the metaphor that you just felt like cloth. Is that literally what you felt like? I don't speak figuratively. Yes, I felt like cloth. And then what? Well, I don't exactly remember how you used me, but I was being very sassy. I think it was because I just was in a mood, and I don't know, well, that's the way I am, and when you put me on your finger, you get what you get. Oh, I guess, well, that's clear. No, but it wasn't then, right? It wasn't. I was really, because you thought of me as cloth. Now that I remember, you thought of me as a piece of cloth. That was a bit of a Smothers Brothers vibe we just had. Well, yeah, the kind of aside. Yeah, so something about you thinking of me as cloth made me think of me as cloth, and I didn't even think, because cloth doesn't think, right? And then I just remember kind of being sassy, and it felt a bit like cloth being made into, with a seamstress and thread, cloth being transformed into a human soul. And that's what I have. Not actually a human soul, but a soul inhabited me, and I became real, and I felt it. I was the Velveteen Rabbit for this year. 2020. Why is that funny? Because, why is that funny? Because I'm from the future, and so it is so quaint when you people talk about 2020 as like a hot shit thing. Do you know what we call you in the future? What? Just another year. Just another year. So many. You're not from... What are you doing? You're not from the future. No, I was joking. You think that lion puppet that they call Penguin is the only jokester? No, I have wit. I am subtle. I have satire. You sound like you're about to break into song. Well, maybe I am not. Or maybe I am. Hit it, Charlie. Charlie's not here. Satire. That's all I wrote. I'm not good at satire at all. Oh, you're showing vulnerability. I'm showing vulnerability. I'm not good at satire. Oh. Well. Not everybody is good at satire, so that's fine. No, it's not, because it's nothing you can't be taught. Oh, you're not going to tell me that you can teach me how to do satire. I can't, because I don't do satire. I'm more of a broad comedian. Okay, but I know the internet. I bet we could get YouTube videos on how to do satire, and you will learn. Learn? But I already know so much. I've never had to learn. I have to learn to learn. That's it. 2 things I have to learn. I have to learn to learn to learn. That's 3 uncountably infinitely many things I have to learn. So you best get started early. Okay. We're gonna go, because I have to learn to trust Penguin to help me learn how to do whatever it is I wanted to do. Satire. That was a bit of broad comedy, wasn't it? Yes, satire. So off I go to learn. Thank you very much for enjoying me in this cameo. And I think that might be a note for all of us. Did I tell you how we got fired? It wasn't really fired. They just said, yeah, we don't want the video. Okay, so it's time for both of us to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. We owe you one. And I hope you guys have a great day.